Hello everyone, welcome to the day 8 session. So this is our 8th video. We are going to just see about the strings, how to use it, what are all the different categories which have been categorized under and strings we are going to see in this video. So before starting this, let me just run through a quick note for yesterday's session. Yesterday we have been just seen another data type called number. So here we have been assigned with numerical values. So if this numerical value have been changed to a text, then it will be just converted into a string. So here x is in a floating point. It has been converted into an integer. Again, this number have been converted to floating point, and this number z is going to be converted into a complex number. So this is like conversion in a numerical values. The data types will be converted. Later we have been seeing some of the commands. ABS, it is an inbuilt, so it is going to provide you a positive numbers. So ceil is the one which is going to give you the next largest number whenever the whole number is being provided. So this is exponential. Fab and ABS works as same as it is, but fab has been written inside a math function. So next one is floor. So if the whole point has been given, it will be not raised to the next integer. It will be just rounded off back to the smaller one. Now the answer will be 7 for both things. And we have been seen a natural logarithmic log to the base 10 mod f. So in the same manner, cos inverse round equation. So this is based on if a number is greater than 0.5, it is rounded to the next number, or else it will be rounded to the backest number. So here it is an optional value. If you're not giving anything, it is going to take it as a 0. Soon after the decimal point, rounding is going to happen. So after first decimal point, the rounding will happen. Second decimal point, the rounding will happen. That is after the third decimal point, by seeing the fourth one, the third one will be rounding off. So the next comes square root, sine inverse. So that was all about the yesterday's session. So today we are going to see about strings. Let me take a pen. Okay, the pen. Wait a second. Strings are the most popular data type which have been used in Python. So it is one of another popular one. So this is going to be created if you are going to write anything inside the quotes. If you are writing anything inside the quotes, then the Python will understand that it is a string. So here there is no restrictions to use single or double. You can use both single quotes or double quotes to write a sentences in between it. So whatever you are writing in between the quotes, single quotes or double quotes, then it is called as a string. So let me take an example here. V is equal to hello world. So this is I am taking an example. So you can use single quotes or you can use a double quotes like this. Anything is fine. Okay, this is like example. Let me tell how to access the string. So for accessing means it is been already created. String should also be created earlier. So for the created string we are going to access. So we are using square brackets to access it. So here the numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. For space it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now these are all the numbers which have been holding the respective alphabets, and it has been stored in a variable of v. So if we are printing v of 0, the answer will be h. So we can use the index also, like indexing also here. So starting from 1 to 5. So if it is starting from 1 to 5, so the letters going to be print as E, L, L, O and space. You need to have a indexing. So this is a starting point and this is a ending point of which of which variable v, that is E2 space E, L, L, O with space. So this is a indexing. Sorry. So this is starting from 1 to 5. So this is E, L, L, O with a space. So this is like accessing the strings. Let me just show this in the PyCharm. So we are just having a first variable as v, h, e, l, l, o, w, o or l, d, the same variable. So later I'm going to access it. First I am accessing the first letter, later from 1 to 5. Okay, to access the first letter I need to use 0. So this is accessing. Later I am printing it. So here what is going to print is letter H. So next I am printing V of 1 to 5. So E, L, L, O with space is going to be printed. Then I'm going to execute this. So first I have been declared a string. It has been inside a quotes. It can be single quotes or it can be a double quotes. So first letter is going to be printed, that is H. Next, from ranging from 1 to 5, it is going to be printed of variable v. So this is what that is E, L, L, O. So this is about accessing the string. So the next comes updation. Let me take a pen here. So next one is how to update the string which have been already available. So accessing means just to get the elements which have been already present in a string. Update means you will be having some string like hello world. Instead of hello or instead of a word, you are going to replace a new digits or a new string or new information. So that is called as an updation. So again we are having v is equal to hello world here, H, E, L, L, O, W, O, R, L, D. So this is a new word. This is an already created string. So for this we are going to have an updation. So update is like v variable v. I am accessing where I need to update. So after 6th, I am updating with a new word called Python. So after 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comes here. So by skipping this word, the Python need to be replaced. After executing this, the V or it is going to print as HELLO space Python. So this is called as an updation. It was already having some of our words previously. Those words are going to be erased and you are going to add a new word. So you can just see this. So we are already having a V over there. I am just taking a print. I am just updating the string. So what I am updating? 6th. After 6th, I am just adding the words here. So the word is Python. So after executing this, the hello word should be changed to hello Python. So updating the string. So this is as simple as it is. We have been already having some string. Some part of a string have been removed and it has been updated with the newer versions. So the next thing is let me take a pen as usual. Okay, so now we are going to have a string formatting operators. So formatting is a one we are having many of operations here. So this is the one which have been commonly used. See, like if you are going to write a formatting operation, if it is D, it is going to print a numerical value. If it is S, it is going to print a string value. If it is any of other values like floating point, you can use %f. So this is called as a string formatting operator. So if you are going to print some of our values, saying like print my name is, so first we are telling that it is a string. My name is S and height is, it is being provided in %d. So you need to have a comma. So next you can write the name as XYZ, comma, and weight, like this. So this is called as an string formatting operator. So here wherever you are being given a string, this string will be displayed. Wherever the number is there, this what number you are giving, that is going to be displayed. Okay, we can just see here in PyCharm. So print my name is %s and weight is %d. So now we are just making a percentage here inside a brackets, name, comma, weight. So you can just have a print here. So my name is XYZ and the weight is 80. So wherever the string .s is there, string is going to be seated. Wherever percentage d is there, the numeric value or integer value is going to be just seated. So this is called as an string formatting operator. So we have been just seen this. So we can just go for the next one. Next one is triple quote. So if you are writing inside a single or a double quote, it is going to be considered as a string. If you are writing anything inside a triple quotes, then the Python will consider it as a longest string. So it is going, you can write some of the longest values or a sentences if you are using a triple quote. So inside a triple quote, you can use the tabulation. Sorry. So for providing a tab, that is percentage d, if you're giving, then it is a tab. Backslash n, then it is a next line. So this is a new line and this is a tabular column. So this is all about a triple quote. So you can just see this in a printing version. So print so this is like triple paragraph, we can just say that. So here we can just write that this is going to show the long string is made up of several lines. And it does not print the special characters such as tab. So this backslash t is not printed, but it is going to give some tab, and they will not be displayed. The new line within the string is performed. That is with inside the brackets backslash n. This is not going to display, but it is coming for newer line or just new line letters are printed. So this is called as an double quotes here. So it is a longest string, it will be having several lines, but it is not going to display these characters. Backslash n, backslash t. Backslash t is for providing a tab. Backslash n is for providing a newer line. After backslash n, everything is going to be printed in the next line. So this is what the triple quote is going to tell you. So this is going to show the longest string or so and so. So here the tab has been given one tab, but it is not displayed here. It is not going to display. So within the string is performed. Once the open bracket is done, everything is going to be printed in a next line. So this is what a triple quote is going to just do with. So this is what I'm going to take a pen here. So the next function is like capitalize. So here we are going to have some of a strings operation, which is going to make the functions of respective names. So here the name itself says that capitalize the sentences. So this is provided by this function capitalize and square brackets. So it has been written in a string str dot capitalize. So what it is going to do is, if this was the earlier string v is equal to hello, after capitalizing the things, the output will be h will be caps. The first letter will be caps. So this is called as an capitalization. So the next method is center. So it is also being just provided in an str. So this returns centered in a string of length width. So padding is going to be done if any kinds of newer values can be added by using the function called fillchar. Okay, let me write a syntax for this. So string dot center, and here you are having two variables. First one is what is the width need to be made it as a center. Next is like, are you going to add any kinds of a character using fill char. So if you are having like this is a string example, if this is a string what you are going to write, then it is going to be just centered. So this is where the location it need to be just centered, and what is the extra value you are going to just add with. This may seems confusing. Let me just give an example to make it clear. So first thing is I am taking one string saying that this is a example for string. Now I am going to print center, that is string dot center with a width of 40, and what I am adding here is letter A. So at the 40th position you are going to add some letter. So at the 40th position means somewhere at the end. See, if you are reducing this to 10, so you can count here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At this position it will be added. So like this you can just make it addition. So next string operation is a count. So count is a operation which is going to count the number of letters which have been present in a string. So it is having the syntax. Let me just write it. String dot count first variable sub, from where you need to start. So it will be usually 0, and where you need to end, that will be a length of a string. So what is the sub means? So this is where you need to search or where you need to count the values. So that is called as a sub. So start is starting index, from which index you need to just start with. See, if it is like hello world, so the index will be written here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. So this is the index what we are going to write. So the starting position will be 0 by default, or else you can just change the index. From that point, what is the words you are going to get? Just do it. End means it is a length of a ends with the index. So the normally with the last point, that is 10. So that is going to be taken by having a length of a string what you are being just given. So it is just going to count the number of characters which have been present in a string. Okay, we can just see this. So first we are going to just take a string, seeing that this is the example for the string. So it can be in single quotes or it can be in the double quotes. So this is a string. So I am telling to search the letter I. Print count of I letter. So what it is going to do is count what you are pushing is sub. So you are not giving any of a start and end position. So from starting from 0 to the end of a string, you need to search for a letter I. So this is you are going to run. So for count of I is 1, 2, 3. So 3 times the I have been just came into a picture. So this is like how to count the number of strings. Okay, let me go for a next one. So here I am going to take a pen. So the next function is end with. So it is going to take an example to show you. So what is this end with is like, if you are giving the suffix as O, so searching element as O, so it is going to be end with O here itself, hence it is true. If you are giving suffix as H, the ending value is not an H, hence it is going to give the answer as false. So you can just see here. So now the ending character is asterisk symbol. So now it should give as true statement. So it is true. So let me give an G here, but G is not an ending character here. Now the answer should be false. So this is false. So if you are going to remove the asterisk symbols, then the last character is G. You can print it as true. So this is called as an end with. So the next one is expand tabs. So expand tab is a one which returns a copy of a string with an added tabs. So if you are giving one respective string and if you are passing it to an expand tabs, so if this was a original string, this is my string. So if you are passing it to an string from this location, then the number of tabs will be added. So if you are not specified with any of the numbers here, the default tabs are 8 in number. So 8 many times of tabs. So if you are giving a number, those many tabs will be added. So this is called as an expand tabs. So what is this? The syntax is expand tabs. And you can give the tab size as default one. 190. So this is like we can just see this in an output version how this tab is going to be just provided. So str, that a string is given by this is so here we are giving some tab. This is string example. So that is a one tab which I have been giving. So here we are just printing the original string. So next I am using the default condition, only 8 tabs. So what I am doing is string dot expand tabs. I am not giving any of the conditions here, hence it will going to use the default 8 tabs. Now I am giving 16 tabs. So string dot expand tabs as 16. So now you can just see the difference. What is a normal thing? So the original string is, this is, we are giving one tab here, that is the string example. So the next one is, this is a string example. So now I am increasing the tab size. That is, we are having too many tabs and string example. So this is what the expand tab is going to just do with. So now this is what then another function what we have been just seen in an strings. So next function is like find operation. So this is also a stringer one which decides whether what you are supplying has been find have been just available in a string or not. If it is available, it is going to send a position or index of the letter. See, consider the hello word. If you are telling to search for an HE or simply E, so it is going to return the index, that is 1. If it is not found, it is going to return the value called as a -1. So if found, the index is going to be pushed. If the condition is false, then the -1 is going to be pushed. So this is called as an find operation. So the next one is index operation. The index is same as in find. It is going to just search the element. If that element is present, it is going to push the index. If the condition is false, it is not going to return a -1. It is going to generate an exception. So this exception is going to tell saying that value is not found or value error. So this is the only difference. The true condition is same. If the condition is going to be false, it is going to generate an exception. So the exceptions can be like value error or some of our information will be pushed to the user. So we can just see this in PyCharm version, both things. So first I am taking string 1 saying that this is the string example. Next I am going to take a string 2 saying that ex. So print string 1 dot find string 2. So you need to find string 2 in a string 1. So next you are going to find the same point string 1 dot find. What you are going to find is string 2, but I am telling start from an index 10, or you can start from index 5. Okay, it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After this you need to just chart it like this. You can just say the index also. So this is for finding. In the same manner we can go for the index. So here find and index are almost same, but it is going to differ when the what value you are being given is not present. So the string can be a same. So string 1 dot index. What you are searching is string 2. So that's it. Okay, we can just go for a string 3 here. Later I will change this to show the exception. So it is going to push the index here, ex. The index have been pushed at the find. So here also it is going to push the same index. The index or a position where it is. If you are using the index function, then also it is going to push the position of it respective exam. So now I am changing this to Z. Now Z is not available in a string, it should generate an exception. So saying the exception have been generated, saying that substring is not found. So the string Z is not available in a string 1, Hence, here it is not posing any error in an find, but here the error is going to be just pushed. Okay, you can just change here also to the set. So now it is not posing an error, it is saying that it is not found. If the condition is false, the value is -1. Here the value is exception. So that is the difference between find and index. Okay, let me take a pen here. So the next function is this. It is like alphanumeric. ALNUM. Each given string is going to contain alphabet and numeric value in it. If it is present, then it is going to just say whether it is true or false. So it is going to check whether the string is going to have alphanumeric values. So this is alphabet or numeric values. So this is a checking method. So this is like checking both alphabet and numeric values. We are having another method called isAlpha. Whether the given string is going to have only a alphabets or not. So that is going to be checked by this function isAlpha. So the next function is isDigit. In the given string, it is going to check whether the digits are present or not. So that is called as an isDigit. So this is going to check whether alphanumeric is present or not, if you are having any alphabets in the string or if you are having any digits. Okay, we can just check this in a PyCharm. So first one is like string, what we are going to take. So first I am going to check whether it is going to have a numbers and strings. So first one is I am checking alphanumeric. So print string is ALNUM. Is alphanumeric is present or not. So that is going to be just seen here. So next I am taking another string, string1, and I am giving only a characters. This is only string. And I am printing whether it is going to give the same. Now we are having only alphabets. We are not having numbers here. So definitely the result will just change. But I am checking the string 1. So here I am checking string, that is with the combination of sentences and number. Here I am checking with both with only the string, that is only alphabets. Okay, we can just see here. Okay, tab. After tab, this is -1. Let me give some other values here. Okay, I will just take this outside. Okay, there we were having too many instruction, that's why it was not showing. So it is a combination of both number and alphabets, hence it is true. Here it is only an sentences, only a string, hence it is showing false. So this is an operation of is alphabet or number. Now I am checking only the string, that is only a sentences, it is alpha. Okay, print string 1 dot is alpha. Now it should give it as true, later it should give it as false. So string 34 dot is alpha. So 34 is going to have both the numeric value and sentences. String 1 is having only sentences. First it should be true, later it should be false. Okay, string 1. Why it is giving false? Let me remove this. Is alpha. String 1, string 34. Okay. It's coming false for both the things. It should come true. So string, let me just say it as a sentence. So string 1 we can give it as 1, and I am checking whether the string is alpha. Print string 1 is alpha. Okay. So the first one is only string. Here the combination of number and sentences. Hence it is false as we are checking is alpha. So we are checking only a sentences is present in string or not. Hence it is false. So the next one is each is digit. Okay, we can remove this. It is getting confused, I guess. So is digit. So string is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next one is like you can go for string 1 as sum of a sentences, and we can check the string as each digit. Next you can check the string 1 as each digit. So like this you can just go on seeing the operations. So first one is true as it is having only numbers in it. Second one is we are having a sentences, hence it is false. So this is like is alphanumeric, is digit. Like this we are having some of the string operations. So the next one is like length. So it is going to give you the length of a string. So method returns the length of a string. The syntax is too much simple. You need to just push a string for this respective function, that is length of a respective string. So next function is make trans. So this is a function which is going to create a transmission table. So it is going to add number of values into a string. So it is going to check. So it is like it will be having two variables, in, out, and string. Let me consider the in values as A, E, I, O, U. And next, for this respective letters, the output values will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the string can be as usual. This is string. So this is string example. So now what this make trans is going to do is, it is going to take the elements in, search the elements which have been provided in variable, and it is going to be replaced by the output variables. Equivalent numbers will be replaced in a string. So after executing this, so in an in we are having A, E, I, O, U. Wherever these values are present, that will be replaced by this number. So here in the place of I, we will be replacing with 3. So next I will be replaced by 3, I will be replaced by 3, I will be replaced. So in the place of E, it should be replaced by 2. In the place of A, 1 is replaced. So in the place of E2 will be replaced like this. So it is going to take a contents of in. It has been changed to the contents of out on a string. So that is called as an make transition. So you are going to change your things. So the make transition table that maps each character in an subscript in by referring the subscript out in an respective string what we have been just given. So this is a bit confusing. Let me show the example so that it will be convincing. Okay, then I am telling in tab AEIOU. So this is a in tab. So let thing is out tab, I am taking it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, I am making a trans tab str dot make trans. What I am making with in tab comma out tab. So now I need to have a string. Okay, this is string example. So next I am printing string dot translate. What you need to just translate the trans tab. So this is like AEIOU will be replaced by these numbers. So in the position of is I, the 3 is going to be replaced. I3 is going to be replaced. In the position of E, the 2 is going to be replaced. X, A, in the position of A, 1 is in the position of A, 1 need to be replaced. M, P, L, in the position of E, 2 is going to be replaced. So this is like making a transition of a table by using the contents of in and out. So this is what the strings example is going to do with. So the next one is max. So this is something like not a maximum value what we are going to do with. So this max function is going to arrange the given string in an alphabetical order. Alphabetical order means A to Z. In that respective string, what is a biggest alphabetic order, it is going to be returned back to the function. See, consider if the string have been given as an input, so here it has been arranged in an that is alphabetical order starting from A to Z. Which letter is nearer to the Z, that will be pushed. So that is called as an max. So what is minimum is, again the given sentence will be arranged in a fashion of A to Z. Which value or which letter is nearer to the A, that will be pushed as an output. So that is called as an minimum. Okay, we can just see that. So string equals to, this is the string example. Now I am printing str dot. Okay, now I am seeing the maximum character, max character, what it is like, max of the string. Okay, let me delete this. Max of a string, and let me print min character, minimum of a string. So these are all the inbuilt functions. So maximum and minimum. So let me execute this. Oh, it is not printed. Okay, the maximum character is X. So like this, you can just have a maximum of a value. Okay, let me give the minimum here. Minimum is not coming. Let me give another string for it. This is another example. X is a maximum value, that is for arranging the string in an respective fashion. So the maximum string is X. Okay, let me just give a minimum string here. Okay, let me check whether that what was the thing is going to happening for their minimum string. Let me change a sentence. Print minimum of string. Okay, the minimum of a string here is E, A, B, C, D, E. So that like that, you are going to arrange the alphabets. If you are going to arrange it, which is the minimum value, we will be getting as a minimum. So if it is a max which is nearer to Z, that alphabet will be given as an output. So that is called as an minimum and maximum, as we have been discussed here. Okay, the next one is swap case. This is the last operation. So if you are having the alphabets written in smaller case, this is caps. So if you are using swap case, that will be converted into bigger sentences. So this is called as a swap case. So if it is smaller, it will be converted into an bigger. If it is bigger, it will be converted into an smaller, like this. Okay, we can take a string 1. So string as swap case here. So str dot swap case, and again if you are printing it, and again you are taking another string 1. This is caps. Now it should be printed in a smaller case. So like this, you can just have a print changes. Okay, it is saying that it is not taking any arguments. So the first string is going to change its position. So you can just change here. Now you can see it will be in a smaller case. So this is like changing the cases. If it is in bigger, you can go for a bigger cases. If it is in a smaller, then it is of converted into a bigger cases. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope this is an informative for you. Let's meet in an next video. Thank you.